Hey, what's going on, everybody? At the time of this video, there is no link for the price or anything about this. So we'll just get into what we know about this right now. This is the latest from CCZ. This one is called the Warrior. It has one dynamic driver and 3 balanced armatures, and the crossover from the Plume, if you like the Plume. So this is a hybrid. It's going to be more budget oriented. And let's take a look at some of the specs here if it wants to focus. Since it doesn't want to focus, I'll just take it off camera. 18 ohms, 108 decibels, 20 to 20 kilohertz. And it is a TFZ 2-pin connector. Like I said, 3 balanced armatures and a 10mm dynamic driver. And all I know is that it has the similar internals to the Plume. And we're going to take a look at it. We know it's budget because of the cable. Obviously, the cable isn't the greatest quality cable. It's not bad, but it's similar to like what you get like in the lower end K-Bears and stuff. So there's the cable for you right there. Here's the unit themselves. They're actually quite good looking. It's all resin with this kind of, I don't think that's real metal, but like metallic edge. And they're see-through. If you hold them up to the light, you can see all the armatures and the dynamic driver in there. A metal nozzle, which I will try to get this off of here. It's on there good. This is a big nozzle, by the way. Look at that nozzle. That is a huge freaking nozzle. And you got the mesh filter right there, and there's a BA up in here, and then there's that 2 other BAs in the back. And of course you can see the dynamic driver right there. So I'll just keep this off because it's not going to be easy to put back on. It is a wider nozzle, so you're going to need tips with a wider, opening. So what does it sound like? Okay, here's the thing. It sounds similar to the Plume. There's good bass quality here. The bass can get really down and deep. But then we move into like the mids, and the mids do have a hint of warmth, but the mids are pretty clear. It is a V-shape, so it is a fun sounding kind of IM. But the balanced armatures add a bunch of details. And there is good openness and air in the treble. There's decent clarity in the mids. And overall, the performance of this was quite good, actually. And I think I said it in the past, but this would be a really good daily driver. There's no fatigue here. It does everything that it's supposed to do quite well. It's lightweight. It's comfortable in the ears. There's good isolation as well. And ultimately, the performance is decent all through the frequencies, but it's exceptional in the bass. It's got an exceptional detail in treble. We get into the soundstage, and the soundstage is pretty good. We got the soundstage, being somewhere in the natural kind of range, but it does have a nice width to it and decent depth as well. There's good separation there. There's definitely good imaging. It's accurate. You could use these for gaming if you wanted to. It definitely would work out well for that and media. So ultimately, I do like the performance of these. Unfortunately, the one company that's supposed to have these, they're not even up on the website yet. But they will be shortly. And when they do, I'll add a link to these so that you can check these out and see if you want these. At this time, I don't even know what the price is of these. But judging by the cable and the fact that it doesn't come with a pouch or anything else, you can be rest assured these are going to be in the budget range. So these are going to be a really good contender in the budget range. Especially having all 3 balanced armatures to give you that extra detail and good mids and everything else. Vocals sounded really good. They have a nice body to them and weight. Bass overall has nice texture, speed, and then you get into, of course, the treble. Like I said, it's sparkly, it's open, it's airy, and good soundstage as well with decent technicalities for something that will be in a lower price range. I think this one's going to be a hit with a lot of people. This is really, really nice. It's basically like the Plume, but it's tuned just a little bit better, more deeper bass, and better overall speed, I think. Personally, I like these. I do really like these, for especially if they're going to end up being in the lower price range. I can't find any faults with these whatsoever. So this one has been the CCZ Warrior, and hopefully by the time I release this video, I'm not going to release this video until probably later on, but when I do, I should be able to have the link up for these, and these probably will have a price and everything with them. Thank you so much for watching, and be safe. I'll see you somewhere out on the internet.